Hello everyone, Juicebags here, and welcome back to part 3 of my Big Reactors mod spotlight for Minecraft Tekkit version 1.6.4. Tekkit just received another update, and I am running the most current version. And in this episode, we're going to go ahead and set up the ME network to completely automate our 2 reactors. Last episode, we talked about the different reactor styles, different sizes, and their productivity. And I settled on the 7x7 design, 10 blocks high, with 4 reactor cores inside. Now, ideally, we would have 3 of these reactors. In this episode, we're just going to automate 2 of them. So let's go ahead and get started. First off, you need to start with your cyanite reprocessor. Now, a cyanite reprocessor can be made using 4 reactor casings on the corners, 2 pistons on the sides, then some redstone, a yellorium fuel rod, and an iron ingot. Get you a cyanite reprocessor. Now, the cyanite reprocessor does require some water as well to function. And one important thing to note is you're actually going to have to set the proper color side for whichever side the water is coming into it. As you see, that is blue. So I've got the top set to blue, or the water won't feed in. So something important to note there. And then imports and exports, of course, going directly into the ME network. So I'm going to go ahead and set up. See, our precision import bus is going to be taking waste out of the reactor and putting it back into the network. So we're going to use the import bus there. The export bus, of course, is going to be exporting items out of the network and bringing them into the reactor. So that's where we're going to go on the input side. Now, for the export bus, we need to make sure we set that up so it's bringing in yellorium ingots. We're going to keep the redstone mode always active, but we're going to change it to stack mode. And then on the export side, we don't have to do anything except change it to stack mode. Now that's going to keep the yellorium ingots flowing in, and the cyanite ingots leaving. So, of course, the reactor, as the waste is empty, if you keep that out slot empty, the reactor is going to be at its maximum potential. Now, of course, our cyanite is then being reprocessed into plutonium. So on this side, we're going to go ahead and throw down the export bus. However, here, we're going to be bringing in plutonium into the reactor. Redstone always active, and we want to move stacks of items at a time. The import bus for the waste, that will take anything that's stuck in there on out. And we see this reactor is running off of the plutonium right now. It's at about 1165 degrees Celsius, putting out just under 2400 RF of power. That's 240 MJs per tick, just off of that one reactor. Now, our first reactor that's using the yellorium ingots is running at about the same, 1165 degrees Celsius, just under 2400 RF. So right now we're creating about 4800 RF per tick, or 480 MJs per tick, just off of these 2 reactors. Now they're fully automated right now, and other than running out of plutonium, as it does require 2 cyanite ingots to make 1 plutonium ingot, these 2 reactors will run non-stop. Of course, the plutonium reactor will run about half as much as the other reactor, but as the plutonium reactor runs out of fuel and it's cooling down, it's still producing power. So you've got pretty much an unlimited power supply just off of these 2 reactors in this amount of space. Now, if you add in a 3rd reactor burning yellorium to produce more cyanite, then all 3 reactors will be running 100% of the time. So thanks for watching. Click that like button. Please subscribe to the channel. If there's any other mods in Tekkit that you would like to see a tutorial of, or just some sort of mod spotlight on, please put it in the comments below. Thanks again.